Good morning, fly power, fly movement, fly individuals. I love you guys, and I'm so excited to come to you today with number 2 in the top 10. And today we're talking about stress, and oh my goodness, do we have some stress? I know I do. And so today, as we talk about number 2, Ionix Supreme, oh my gosh, we must manage stress. And if we don't give our bodies the ingredients that we need to handle that, there's 2 things that happen. The first thing is cortisol. Cortisol is the hormone that our body enables to protect us when stress happens. But the problem with cortisol is that it actually shuts down other systems, such as fat burning, to go ahead and compensate for survival. And first one, we want to make sure we manage cortisol. All right. And number 2, when stress happens, we're not as decisive. We're not in a place of certainty. All right. And there's a big thing in our body that we need to control. And it comes down to that stress management and that emotional management when it comes down to it. And if we don't have the right minerals in our body, it's like trying to drive a car without gas. It's just not going to work. Okay. And so these adaptogens, these incredible minerals that are inside of this 1 ounce every morning is so powerful. It could literally be a business of itself. And so today we're talking about managing stress and getting in those minerals to help with our brain chemistry, to work on our balance in our body, to make sure that we manage the cortisol levels in our body so that we stay in a fat burning state, we stay in a conscious state, and we help ourselves to be able to protect our organs and all the things in our vital functions that require these minerals. And unfortunately, the food in the state that it's in is lacking so many minerals. For one very important fact, that we've sterilized our soil. And there used to be these very important organisms inside the soil that broke down the rock mineral to be uptaken by the plant. And because of the sterilization of that soil, those organisms are not as abundant as they used to be. So even if the rock mineral was in the soil, it wasn't in an absorbable state because it wasn't able to be broken down by these most important organisms. And so what happens is you don't get those minerals in the plant. So what looks like spinach isn't spinach that it was in the 1950s. And I'm going to end with this. In the 1950s, there was so much more in our soil. And they did a study on a bowl of spinach. And this one blew my mind. And I'll put an article that will share a little more about minerals and things and why this Ionix Supreme is so important in our life. So in the study, they looked at the minerals and the minerals inside the vegetables. And they noticed that a bowl of spinach today is equivalent to 40 bowls. I'm sorry. The bowl of spinach in the 1950s is equivalent to 40 bowls of spinach today. That means there's 40 times less the minerals and vitamins and the things that used to be in our vegetables because of this soil sterilization. So we must supplement. We must get those minerals, and our body can't produce minerals. It needs to get that. And finally, you must have minerals to absorb vitamins. So that's why it's so important. So Ionix Supreme, one of my favorite products that Isagenix offers. It's so important. It helps us with stress. It's nature's answer to really supporting our body's functions and keeping us in balance so that we can adapt and adjust to the things that go on in our life. All right, guys, fly movement. Let's rock and roll. Let's have an amazing Wednesday. I love you guys. Hope you're having a great week. Stay stress-free, stay grounded in God, and stay positive, eating well, and knowing that you are the best project that God ever made. God bless, guys. I'll talk to y'all soon. Peace.